Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday morning, everybody. I'm hoping I get some replay viewers. I realize you're probably already at work or it's just too early for you. So totally understand, but I thought, hey, you can always watch this on the replay and get a quick and easy breakfast. So today I'm going to make these little egg, I think you'd call them frittatas. And what they are is basically, we're going to use some leftover Halloween chips and some eggs and throw in some veggies and cheese and kind of put it all together. So, one sec. But first we got to jam out to this song because it's a Manic Monday. Hi, whoever you are. Glad we got a viewer this morning. How are you? So sorry, I always have to jam up to the song on Mondays because it feels like a little bit of a Manic Monday, and I've always loved the song. Monday, I wish it was Sunday. I don't know about you guys, but Sunday is totally my lounge day. I don't want to do anything. Anyway, right now I'm just going to chop up a little shallot. You can use onion, you can use the pre-frozen stuff, which is what I usually use. And it's just really easy. And for anybody who, we'll make it quick and easy. Hey, Beth Fair. Hi, good morning. How are you? I missed who the first viewer is if you want to say hi. Sorry, I'm having issues chopping and talking at the same time. We're going to try not to, I don't want to cut myself here. Hi. Are we so excited for Monday? Yeah, I know, right? But hey, we're starting the November, I don't know if you guys are part of 1K One Day, but we're starting the November challenge, and because I like my Sundays to be lazy, I'm going to do every day but Sunday, because Sunday I unplug, and that's just I've got to get away a little bit, Woo! Okay, this is going to totally burn my eyes. This is going to be fun to do on camera. That's all right. So I just did like one little shallot, and I'm going to throw it here in my little bowl. And, well, see, just if you can really see that, just a little bit of onion is what I like to do. If you're making this for kids, whoo, you can totally skip the onion part. And then I'm just going to do 2 eggs. And, yeah, really any eggs, you don't have to be picky on that. I like to get like the cage-free stuff, but that's because I grew up on a farm. I know, weird. I'm from Utah, if you guys don't know. So, we're a little bit of a farm country, sort of, kind of. I grew up with cows and chickens and that kind of stuff. Oh, let me stop the music one sec. Sorry, we just won a Manic Monday. I'm back. Anyway, so I'm just going to do 2 eggs really quick, and I'm just going to whisk those. Just make it easy, and you can add as much as you need. I usually start with 2 and then just kind of make however much I want or need. And I like to make these in advance for a quick and easy breakfast on the go. So I make a bunch of these at once, and then I just throw them in the fridge in like a plastic bag. And then I just grab them and go. So that way I can still eat a healthy breakfast in the morning and not feel like I have to stop at McDonald's or something like that. Because, we're freaking starving in the morning. But nobody wants to. I mean, it adds up and it gets super expensive. And so then I use these little cup things. I got them from IKEA. But you can use a regular muffin tin or whatever. I like the silicone because then I don't have to grease it and it just makes it easy. And then I use, like, these are my Halloween chips, guys, okay? So there's, like, little pumpkins and ghosts. And I just throw one in the egg batter. And I'm just going to crunch them up into my cup here. And I just I like a little bit of color. So I usually put, like, I don't know, a couple chips worth. Kind of grab one of each. And fill it about that full. So about 3/4 of the way full. See that? Because that's your base. That's going to be like all the good stuff you're going to put. You're going to just put the egg batter right over it. Okay, so all I do is I just throw those eggs right over it. Kind of cover up all my chips. So it looks like that. Whoop. And if I don't spill it on myself trying to show you, sorry. And then I add some cheese. Now, because I'm dairy-free, I use this kind of cheese. And let me grab it. Sorry, I'm not prepared. I'm here. Oh, crap. See, and then I'm really not prepared. Oh, that's not good. Here it is. So sorry. Okay, I'm back. So I use this Daiya cheese because it's easy. You can make your own, but I frankly don't have the time to. So this is just Daiya. It's dairy, lactose, casein, gluten, soy-free, cholesterol-free, all that fancy stuff. And I just like to add a little bit of cheese to the top of it. And that way I still can enjoy my cheese without having a stomach ache and being sick for 4 days. So I don't do dairy for that reason. And other people don't do dairy for other reasons as well. So sorry whoever we lost. Hopefully you can catch more in the replay. Anyway, and so then I just cook these. And they're so easy. And I'm going to hurry and pop one in really fast while we keep talking for a minute. And then I can always do more later, but that way I can show you. And so, by the way, for anybody who hasn't seen any of my sculpts yet, because I am pretty new to this, so I cook in my office, okay? I know, super weird, holy cow, but I cook in my office, and I cook using this little, my New Wave oven right here, and not to blurb for them or anything, but it works really well in place of a microwave, in case anybody's worried about that, or just in case of, something quick and easy. So anyway, I just set that for 350 for 10 minutes in case anybody uses that. But you can totally use a regular oven as well. It works great. And while it's cooking, I'll give you a quick tour of the rest of my office. So here's my cooking area, okay? Nice and kind of messy, but it totally works for me. This is my area that I use to kind of take a nap in every once in a blue moon or lounge in, which it looks kind of messy. And then over here is where I work, and I'm an insurance agent by day. And so here is my double monitors. Sorry, this is kind of messy as well. I got to kind of organize my space still. But anyway, and then I've got kind of my work area down there. There's my laptop in the bag still. And I'm going to flip this around and we'll chat for another couple minutes while this is cooking. Sorry. Anyway, so hi. Like I said, I'm an insurance agent, so I do sales. I do home and auto sales, for insurance, and I work for about 24 different companies over 35 states. So I have to be very product knowledge savvy, that kind of stuff. But what I'm going to do, what I'm also going to do real soon is I'm going to be launching a course, and it's called, Sell the Need. And what it is teaching people how to do sales based on the person's needs and not just on the person's, just trying to do hard sell and stuff, because salespeople get a bad rap. So anybody who's in sales, anybody who likes, has to do sales for their work in some way or another, I'd love if you check it out. The class is not launched yet, but it will be soon, so get on the mailing list. It's going to be selltheneed.com. So definitely give me, go check out my website. And then I'm also going to be doing another one real soon, and I don't even have the website up yet, but I will be posting it to the Facebook group at least for now. But let me know, send me a message on Twitter, whatever, if you want the recipe for this, but I think it's pretty easy. So I don't really cook real well off recipes, but I can totally tell you it's super easy. You can throw it together real quick and throw other things in there. I've thrown over leftover vegetables in there, whatever you want. It works great. People love it. Hi, we got a new viewer. Hi, good morning. Happy Monday morning to ya. So yeah, we just barely did, since you joined late, we were just barely doing these little egg frittata things. And let me just put this back up real quick. And so all you do is, I just mix together a little bit of onion, and you can mix other things in here as well. Do some salt and pepper, whatever you want. I mean, I just kind of throw it in real quick. I don't add salt. Let me just clarify that real quick. Because the chips are salted, you don't want to add salt, but add some pepper. Pepper works great. And then we'll hurry make another one. So I use these little cup thingies, and then we're just going to crunch up some chips again. Whoever the viewer is, if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. I'm just here chatting, waiting for my breakfast to cook. So if anybody has any questions for me, I love to answer them. And just want to, welcome you. So I think of recipes as guides. Exactly. Recipes are totally guides. I look at recipes and I go, yeah, I don't remember what's all in there, but I can totally make that. And I just kind of make it up as I go. So I totally do that. So the guide here is eggs, some kind of veggies, just to, be a little healthy in there. And I use leftover veggies all the time because this hides it. And that's kind of what a frittata is you're hiding in your veggies. So do it. And then I just use this Daiya cheese because that's a really good dairy-free option. And I just throw a little bit right on the top. And you can mix it in as well, but I kind of like that crusty cheese on the top. It just makes me, it's the cheese thing. And this one's cool because it melts. And I've tried other dairy-free cheeses before, and it's like this rubbery weirdness that you're eating, and I just can't do it. I just can't. So, let's see. Nope, not done yet. Anyway, so yeah, it's really easy. And like I said, I make a bunch in advance. Like I'll do in the morning or whatever. These work really good for like kid lunches and things too, but I'm selfish. I just use them for me. And I just grab a plastic bag. I throw like 2 of them in a bag. You got the equivalent of about 1.5 eggs in those 2. And then you just take it and go. And if you throw it in the microwave, for like 20 seconds, so it warms it up just a little bit, it works great. You just run. And so I would way rather do that. Not only is it cheaper by a long shot. What kind of chips? So I'm using my leftover Halloween chips right here, but regular tortilla chips work great. The Halloween chips are just because I had them and we didn't use them all on Saturday. So, but I just get the regular tortilla chips, and I like to get the kind that isn't cooked in any kind of weird oils. And the reason for that is because some oils just have a lot of carcinogens in them once they're heated. So just to kind of be aware of that, soy oil, safflower oil, those ones are not the best, but we don't have to be like super, oh my gosh, if I eat this oil, I'm going to die, because it's all about balance. And, I think if you do that, you can just drive yourself a little bit of crazy. But anyway, the chips is the base. So you just crumble in the chips, and then you add your eggs with some veggies and whatever else on top of that. And, the funny thing is I first saw this type of a thing on The Biggest Loser. So I figure if they can do it, and it's classified as Biggest Loser, okay, I can totally do that. So, but yeah, I've added tomatoes, I've added broccoli, I've added, oh my gosh, like any kind of veggies, seriously, just kind of throw them in there. It works great. So, but yeah, before you bake it, this is what it's looking like. It's just this little cup that you can just kind of put all the stuff in. And like I said, I use these little cups, but you can totally use like a muffin pan, whatever you want to do. Because I cook at work, I have to be a little bit creative on what I use, because I don't want to have to do a lot of dishes, for one, because it's not right here. Hi, Lori Elizabeth. Good morning. I love Lori Elizabeth. She's awesome. She's right up the alley on this kind of food stuff too. We actually connected over Facebook on this kind of stuff because of it. But Lori, I got an awesome recipe for you on this. So you just crumble up your chips. You pick, hey, good morning. Hi, morning, glad I caught you live. Yes, I'm glad you did too. I was kind of getting a little worried. I did it so early, people weren't going to be able to catch me live. But, so the simple thing you do, okay, is you take your chips, and these are my leftover Halloween chips. And all I'm doing is I'm just crunching them into my little muffin cup here. And I'm putting, see my little muffin cup? And I just, because they're Halloween chips, I figure, why not get some color in there? So I grab like 1 chip of each kind. Nothing major. You kind of are just filling up the cup about 3/4 of the way, okay? So it looks like this. You've just got your chips right in there. And you know, the funny thing is that chips can come in this color too. You can get the blue ones, whatever. Doesn't really matter on that. And then I just scrambled to some eggs, and I'm just throwing those right in this cup. And so I'm just going to throw the eggs right on top. And oh, I filled that one a little full. And then I'm going to put my Daiya cheese on the top. And I like the Daiya cheese because it's dairy-free. It doesn't have a ton of calories in it, but I can still have my cheese because I don't know about anybody who's ever tried to go dairy-free before, but the cheese is the hardest part. You can find awesome milk substitutes. Cashew milk, babe. I love cashew milk. I used to love almond milk, and then I figured out I'm allergic to tree nuts. Go figure, right? So I got to do that too. So so now I use cashew milk because I can still have cashews and peanuts. Ironically, I can have peanuts. I just can't have it almost any other kind of nut. Anyway, so I just mix them into these little cups, and then I make them ahead of time, and I just take them to go. But anyway, so yeah, while those are cooked, so I'm hoping I'm going to have that website up soon, and I apologize. I thought I could lead in with my sales website. Yes, I am dairy-free, Miss Cheese. I know, exactly. So seriously, this has been my lifesaver. There's another one called Vegan Shreds that works pretty good too. And Trader Joe's has one that works pretty good as well. As long as they can melt, that's my biggest thing. And honestly, they're not the best just by themselves. You can't just get a block of cheese. It never tastes the same. But as far as like a grilled cheese sandwich or anything like that, it totally works. Ooh, this is looking good, guys. I have to show you what it looks like, okay? So here is what the finished product looks like. Can you see this? Okay, it's like this little pop thing. And if I pop it out a little, oh, it's really hot. If I pop it out a little, you can totally see the colors from the chips. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? And so that's it. And I like these silicone things because you can just pop them right out. You don't have to like sit there and scrape them out or anything. And see my crusty cheese on the top? That's why I like to put the cheese on the top, because then I got the crustiness of the cheese. And then it's like a little omelet. And they're so easy to take and go. I also like this little New Wave oven thing as well because it automatically turns off after the time goes out. So if you're busy, you don't have to worry about, oh, thanks for the smiley face, Lori. I appreciate it. So yeah, it makes it super easy to just go. And you can just like get on with your day and not feel like, oh my gosh, I've got to sit here by an oven because I don't know about you guys, but I don't have time for that. I love to cook, but I do not have time to sit and cook because I'm busy. I work 2 jobs on top of, you know, having any kind of a life. And, you know, I'm sitting here and I'm working like crazy, and then I've got to run and do that. And then I got all these food stuff, so I got to make my own food, and I don't have time. So this is the way I do it. This is so seriously, I pre-make things and I get them done. And if you guys missed it, my pumpkin chocolate chip cookies from yesterday turned out awesome. Let me grab one. I'm going to show you what they look like. Okay, so if you guys missed it, go get the recipe. I posted it in the Facebook group. But this is what a yummy pumpkin chocolate chip cookie looks like. This is a protein chocolate chip cookie. It is made with protein powder as most of the flour. It also is dairy-free and gluten-free, and they are good. I know it looks a little dark, but these are freaking yummy. And you don't have to feel guilty about eating them. So go get the recipe for these, because these turned out flippin' awesome. And again, recipes are kind of a guide, but all you do on that one is seriously the pumpkin, the eggs, and then I mix in my other stuff. I hide my other stuff. And, oh yeah, and then I'm debating, and probably later today, actually, let's just do it. Later today, okay, so at 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So figure that out. So if you're on the East Coast, it's going to be at 4 o'clock, right? I'm going to make Muddy Buddies. Have you guys had Muddy Buddies before? Anybody had Muddy Buddies? Muddy Buddies are the yummy little Chex things that are covered with peanut butter and chocolate and all that good stuff. Well, they're also stuff you normally can't have if you have food allergies. I'm going to make them dairy-free, gluten-free, okay? They are going to be so good. So heads up, you guys get a first peek at it. No, you haven't had them before. Oh my gosh, Lori, you've got to get on this with me because I'm going to make them. And I'm going to be honest with you, I have not made them before, but I'm going to make them. So you guys are going to learn with me, and we're going to make Muddy Buddies that are dairy-free and gluten-free and all sorts of yummy goodness and protein-packed, because I'm going to use protein powder in them. I'm actually going to use the protein powder in place of the powdered sugar, so that way we really get that extra protein in it, but it's so good. So I'm looking forward to this, and it's going to be my first time trying it too, so hopefully it doesn't, it's not going to, we're going to look positive. It's going to be yummy. So anyway, if you guys can get on later today, if not, totally watch the replay because I'm going to do 6 o'clock, okay? So 6 o'clock my time, so 4 o'clock. Oh, thanks, Lori. Appreciate it. You'll be here. Awesome. So definitely come, though, okay, because we're going to do it. I kind of have to wait for my people to clear out the office a little bit so I can just get on here and talk, because otherwise I think I'm a little crazy talking to myself, but who cares? So anyway, but you guys have an awesome morning, and seriously go try and make these, okay? Seriously go try and make them. Eggs, I chopped up a little bit of onion. Get your tortilla chips out there. I guarantee some. Oh, by the way, it works good with stale chips too. If you got stale chips that are kind of going, oh, I don't want to eat these, throw them in this. You can't even tell. Okay, so get those chips in there and try and make them. Let me know how they turn out, and then if you guys want, I'll just post the recipe on the Facebook group. But seriously, they're so freaking easy. I don't even know if I need to. And then you guys have an awesome day, and thank you so much for joining me, and I hope all you people who are watching the replay that you stayed on and you got that. And definitely go check out, if you do any kind of sales at all, any kind of sales, please get on my mailing list for selltheneed.com, because I will be launching that really soon. I'm looking to do my beta test by the end of November, okay? Actually, I'm trying to get it done sooner, but I just gotta, get on there and get the rest of the content on this course website. So but I'm looking to do the beta test. So if anybody wants to be in the beta test, please get on my list so that I can invite you to be on the beta test, because I am looking to get that done by the end of November, and then we can launch December, because December is a little bit slower month for, depending on the type of sales you do, a little bit slower, but it's going to be at your pace, at your own pace too, so you can get on there as you have time, because we're all busy. So anyway, thanks again for joining me. I so appreciate it, and please check out my pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, and we can always make those again or whatever else. It's the season, and I love to cook, but I love to make it easy. So anyway, thanks again, guys, and you have a great day. I'm going to enjoy my breakfast and get to work, and before anybody else walks in the door. So thanks again, and you guys have a great day. Bye.